for tuning in. I'm Chris Gaia with Dual Sky Yoga, and in today's practice I will take you through a sequence of poses that will help you alleviate any low back pain. So right now I'm sitting on a folded blanket. You could use a towel if you like. You'll need 2 blocks and a strap. You can use books, or you can use a tie or a belt. Come to sit on the blanket, nice and tall spine, and extend both of your legs out in front of you so that you are pressing through the heel and you're also pressing through the ball of the foot. The toes are spread, a slight internal rotation of the thighs, so the thighs are spinning in towards each other. Nice tall spine. The hands are alongside the body, pressing into the ground, so you're creating opposite actions here. You're pressing down through the sits bones and you're reaching up through the crown of the head, nice and tall. Keep pressing through the heels. The legs are engaged. Big inhale. And exhale, release. You can grab your strap if you're using one and place it on the outside of the feet. And just leave it there for now. You may or may not need it. Coming back to Dandasana. Inhale, reach both arms all the way up. And as you exhale, with a flat back and a slight engagement of the low belly, begin to fold forward. And when you feel like you can no longer maintain a flat back, go ahead and release the hands down to the strap or to your legs. Another big inhale, reach the crown of the head forward, grow nice and long on the spine, and on the exhale, go ahead and fold a little bit further. Slow and steady breath. With every inhale, we're reaching the crown of the head to the front of the room, growing nice and long. And with every exhale, we release further down. Slowly, slowly release the strap and begin to roll yourself back up. You can place the strap aside for now. Bending your right knee and bringing that right foot on the outside of that left thigh. So keep that left leg nice and sturdy here. So it's extended, you're pressing through the heel. If this is uncomfortable, by all means keep the foot on the inside of the leg, okay? But for now, bring that leg, the foot on the outside, and then bend the bottom leg. So bend your left leg so that your ankle is resting on the blanket and the heel is coming up against your glute, okay? Big inhale, reach the arms up, grow nice and long. And as you exhale, begin to twist to the right, hugging that right knee in, lowering the right hand down. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Once again, you could always keep that bottom leg extended. Another inhale. And then nice and slow, begin to exhale and turn to the left to take a little counter twist. Maybe placing the elbow, the right elbow, on the inside of the knee. Inhale and exhale. And keeping a slight engagement of the low belly. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, unwind the legs. Pressing through the heels, perhaps giving the thighs a little rub. Bend the left knee. Once again, your options, keeping the foot here on the inside of the leg or bringing it on the outside of the leg, and then leaning over to the right slightly so you can bend that bottom knee. Okay. Nice and tall spine. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, this time twist left. Again, hugging that left knee in, placing the left hand behind you. If for some reason you find yourself crunching down, maybe grab the block, place it behind you, press into the block to keep your spine nice and tall. And if you'd like to deepen the twist, you can place your elbow on the outside of the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more inhale. Keeping the low belly engaged as you exhale, unravel, twisting to the right. And then come back through center, extend both legs out in front of you. Once again, shake the legs. And then come to tabletop. You can remove the blanket or keep it on the mat for extra padding on the knees. Come to your tabletop, making sure that your wrists are directly under the shoulders, knees are directly under the hips, tops of the feet are rooted down, fingers are spread, toes are spread. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And as you exhale, press into the palms. Curve the spine, tuck the chin, inhale. Once again, drop the belly, look up, press the chest through the gateway of the arms. As you exhale, press into the palms, curve the spine, tuck the chin. Keep moving through cat-cow on your own. And if you want to take a little extra movement here into cat-cow, maybe move the upper back, maybe wag the tail, whatever you feel right now. This is your practice. And then after your next cat back, so after your next curved spine, come back to a neutral spine, come back to tabletop. Extend the right leg straight behind you. And then extend the left leg, coming into a full plank, pulling the low belly up and in, looking forward at the front edge of your mat. Press through the heels, reach the chest forward. One big inhale. You can always lower down to the knees as you exhale. Come forward, pin the elbows in. Nice and slow, begin to lower all the way down to the ground. Extending both of the legs nice and long, reaching the toes back, pressing into the tops of the feet. The legs are so engaged that the kneecaps, the knees are lifting up off of the mat. The hands are right along the low ribs. Fingers are spread, forehead on the mat. Pressing into the tops of the feet. Inhale, reach the forehead up. Pressing into the tops of the feet. Inhale, reach the chest forward and up for a low cobra. Pinning the elbows in, trying to keep the ears and the shoulders away from each other. Dropping the shoulder blades down the back, inhale. And exhale, release down. Once again, inhale, coming into low cobra. Maybe floating the palms. This is an excellent pose to help strengthen the back muscles. And as you exhale, begin to lower the forearms down to the mat. For Sphinx. And it's just like it sounds, like an Egyptian Sphinx. Pulling the elbows back so that they're directly underneath the shoulders. Legs are still engaged. Reach the chest forward, look straight ahead. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing the elbows in towards each other, isometrically pulling the hands back. They don't actually move, but that action will engage your side muscles, your obliques. Part of your core. Big inhale. And then as you exhale, release down onto the mat, bringing the arms alongside the body, palms facing down, and bring them slightly away from you. On an inhale, reach everything up. Chest, head, arms, legs, locust. Inhale, grow a little bit higher. And then exhale, release. Once again, bringing the hands alongside the low ribs, pinning the elbows in. You can take any of those back bends we just did. Or if you'd like to go ahead and try your upward facing dog, on an inhale, begin to straighten the arms, lifting up. Everything is off the mat, except the hands and the tops of the feet. Keep reaching the chest forward. And try not to bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Really press into the ground, press into the mat to lift up. Lift the crown of the head up as the shoulder blades come back and down the spine. Inhale. And as you exhale, tuck the toes. Come all the way back to downward facing dog. And take a slow pedal here in your down dog. Come lie on the
balls of the feet, bend the knees, reach the chest towards the thighs as you slowly begin to descend the heels down. They don't have to touch the ground, that's the general direction. Another inhale. Well, as you exhale, slowly come down onto the mat. Bring the big toes to touch. Bring the hips down towards the heels. Extend the arms out in front of you. And reach the forehead down onto the mat for child's pose. You're welcome to place a block underneath the forehead. And if you prefer, maybe sliding the arms behind you, palms facing up, for a more restorative child's pose. That works as well. And then gently bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, come up. Grab your blocks. And place one block next to your right ankle and the other block next to your left ankle. Bring the hands onto the low back so that the base of the hand fits right there, right in the low back. Okay? And the fingers are pointing down. As you reach the shoulders back, you reach the elbows back towards each other. Press the hip bones, press the pelvis forward slightly, but reach the tailbone down so that there's a slight engagement of the low belly and you're reaching the top of the pelvic bone comes up towards the belly button. Big inhale, reach the chest up, lift the gaze, and then as you exhale, continuing to press the hips forward, begin to reach the chest up and slightly begin to back bend, coming into a Ustrasana, camel pose. Staying here, or maybe reaching back and placing your hands on the blocks. Or if you'd like to go ahead and try to go for your ankles, you can go ahead and remove the blocks, come back down onto your heels, maybe coming onto the toes. But keep pressing the hips forward. And if it feels okay in the neck, maybe release the head back. Big inhale. And as you exhale, slowly come back to that supported position with the hands on the low back and begin to come back up. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, sit down onto the heels. Big inhale, reach the hands up. And as you exhale, take a twist to the right. Perhaps bringing that block behind you so you can rest your hand on the block. Inhale, reach the arms forward, unwind, and then as you exhale, come back and twist to the left. And then inhale, reaching the arms up. As you exhale, release the hands down. You can place the blocks off to the side. Keep your strap handy and come to sit with the knees bent. One of the things that's really important to protect the low back is a strong core. So bringing the toes a little bit closer to you. You can either hold on to the backs of the thighs or perhaps reach the arms out in front of you. From here, tap the toes one at a time, keeping the chest towards the thighs, keeping the spine nice and tall, maybe both at once. Keep the breath moving. And then stop here, keeping the knees bent. Big inhale. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly begin to straighten. Holding in your Ardha Navasana. Inhale, come back to your goat pose. And then exhale, make your way all the way down. Bend the knees. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. keep the left knee bent or extend the leg straight on the mat. Grabbing the strap, loop the ball of the right foot. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, reach that foot up towards the ceiling, pressing through the heel. Big inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knee, remove the strap. Once again, bend both of the knees, this time placing both feet on the mat. Bring the left knee in, give it a hug. Keeping the right knee bent, or you can extend the leg. Another inhale. And then on the exhale, you can use the strap if you like. Extend that left leg up towards the ceiling. If you don't have a strap, you can always just hold on to the back of the leg. Big inhale. And exhale, bend the knee. This time, once again, bend both of the knees in. Reach both knees in towards the chest. And then drop them all the way over to the left, bringing the arms out to a T. Maybe looking over your right shoulder for a supine twist. If you have any trouble reaching the knees down to the ground, you can place a block underneath or in between the thighs. Slow and steady inhale. Slow and steady exhale. Keeping the low belly engaged, bring the knees back in through center on the inhale. And on the exhale, drop to the other side. Inhale. And exhale. One more. And then slowly bring the knees back in through center. You can give yourself a hug here, or go for a happy baby, grabbing onto the outsides of the feet, bending the knees, opening them as wide as the armpits. If this is uncomfortable or you have trouble reaching your feet, you can just grab on to your shins or even to your knees. Staying here for a few breaths, either moving side to side or staying in stillness. Bring the knees in towards the chest once again. Take an inhale. As you exhale, extend both feet straight out towards the ceiling. Staying here, or lifting the hips up and supporting the low back as you reach the toes back behind you for plow. Flexing the feet. Be sure to support the low back here. Big inhale. And then very slowly, as you exhale, begin to lower down. Once again, bringing the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little hug. And then coming into Shavasana, or perhaps taking your Shavasana in a Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing your soles of the feet together, opening the knees wide, and resting the arms out alongside the body. Take as long as you like. This ends the class. You can stay here for Shavasana a little bit longer, or perhaps roll over to any side. Press into the palms to come up to sit. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Bow your chin slightly. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be peaceful. May you be filled with joy. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.